Hello everybody. I thought you may like to see the presentation I'm going to give at Techconnect.tech in Kazakhstan. So the first thing we'll look at really is the brand. And as an introduction, how do you build a brand in the mind of the world? And that's really what I'm going to zip through is some of the options on using social media and Google in order to do that. Part of it is about finding the people who already have other people's attention and helping them spread the word. So let's look at a starting point and look at some Google data. Google.com, you've got to own the first page. Even though things have changed and personalized search is getting increasingly relevant, there's still philosophically the fact that you want to be there. So let's have a look at what this means, both in terms of Kazakhstan searches for Google and YouTube. So the first thing, when I did a quick search, I can see there's loads of pages. You can see that there's 335 million pages that are showing up for Kazakhstan. But if I have a look at YouTube, we see around about 13 million. So what we want to have a look at is, well, if that's how many pages are showing, how many people are actually searching? So next thing I did is had a look in Google AdWords at Kazakhstan, and I saw the average monthly searches just over 300,000. You can see that there. But when I started to dive in, and obviously this is so important for business, how many people are looking at the key business terms? Kazakhstan companies, Kazakhstan business, you can see that it's low. And the same for other terms like jobs. So this then led me on to looking at all of the different people who are out there already in the social ecosystem. And the next stage really is considering how to get connected with them. Because this is already well established across the world, and you've got people who have got networks and that could easily fall in love with what you're doing. So across on Twitter, we have Brian, we have Ted, we have Pam, we've got Mark, we've got Chris, and I've got a network as well. And all together, we really are there, ready to hear the stories that you've got. And the stories that you're telling right now are what I would call almost like high level. So you need to raise awareness, one blog post, one video, one app at a time. And getting these out there, whether it be a recent visit from the president, or something pretty cool happening in space, or somebody winning on behalf of the country worldwide. All of these are the stories, but I feel that it's more important in a way, or just as important, for helping the people that you want to connect with to tell their stories. And this can be done through text or video, or they could fly in. And in the same way as you want to show the success, you want to actually build these into the fabric of success of the country. And just like when I visited last time, I let people know on social that I was travelling from Wales and beginning the storyline and going across to arriving in Almaty, and then little adventure on a high rope to having a authentic meal and catching up with an old buddy, as well as then the tech side and the work side, and communicating to my people, to my followers and my friends, that Kazakhstan has something that's really happening, and displaying one post, one video, one story at a time, that this is something that people need to pay attention to. And little by little, what you'll find is that those stories will start to surface in Google more and more. And for instance, anybody who's following me, it's very likely if they search for the word Kazakhstan, they'll see my face appear in search, and that will start to connect me with the brand Kazakhstan. But there's something else that's really going on, which is revolutionising how people are accessing information. And this is about going local. And you want to build up the ecosystem. And this is happening all over the world, where people are getting on the map and, as you'll see, really starting to build up social proof. So the first thing is, if you want tech nomads to belong in Kazakhstan, to visit and to invest, then let's have a look at getting the cities on the map even more, getting every business connected. Then, when people share experiences, they can connect those to those particular business areas, and that content can also surface in search, and in particular in Google Maps. And when you have a look at, for instance, five-star hotels, we can see the ecosystems already building out. Five-star hotels is one of the first to move across the world that I found in terms of building the review ecosystem. And here you can see there's 41 reviews at the top and 51 below, and then 7 below that. Now, this means that people are starting to put their names and their faces to their opinions. And I've done the same at a place I stayed in Almaty. Now, this is so important because it's about trust, and it's about trust of where's the best coffee shop to get, as well as the hotels, the best restaurants, and importantly, where to go that's Wi-Fi connected, because that's one of the key factors that people care about. So Google reviews and the Google local ecosystem is one absolute to be paying attention to. Now, when you do all of that, what you're going to find is that people are naturally going to fall in love with the brand because they're being taken there by their friends on a journey through social and in search. And then when the time comes to be booking that hotel to arrive, they'll already be in love with brand Kazakhstan. There you go. This is Martin Shervington, and you'll find me at martin@plusyourbusiness.com if you want to email me there, or check out the website there below.